calculate the perimeter of the shaded area. Okay, leave your answer in terms of pi. So first thing I'm going to do is, obviously notice we're looking at perimeter here, so we need to think about the arc length, okay, with regards to part A here. So we're not actually looking at the area, okay, we're focusing on the perimeter of it, and the arc length is key to determining the perimeter. Okay, perimeter, remember, is the distance all the way around, so it's not just this arc, it'll be the inner arc as well, and these two sides here. Now straight away we can see these two sides are going to be 2. Okay, so that's part of the perimeter already done, yeah? Okay, so all I need is the arc length for the large sort of sector and the inner sector here. Okay, so to get the arc length, what I do to start with is I work out the circumference, yeah? So basically the distance all the way around the circle, okay? So the full circle, of course the formula for that is pi d, okay? So for the, let's focus on the larger circle first, the outer circle. Should we focus on that to begin with? So the diameter for that would be 20, if you think about it, yeah? Because 10 is the radius, okay? So double it then for the diameter, so 20, and then times it by pi then to get the circumference. All right, so the arc then for the outer arc length, if you think about it, it's not going to be the full circumference, it's not going to be all the way around, it's just going to be a fraction of it, okay? And the fraction will be 120 degrees out of course, if you go all the way around, it's 360, so that'll be 120 out of 360, okay? Times then the 20 pi, okay? Now, we could simplify this, those zeros cancel there, don't they? And 12 over 36 is actually a third, isn't it? Because 12 goes into 12 once, goes into 36 3 times, so that'll be a third times 20 pi. So that will be 20 over 3 pi, okay? Just times 1 by 20, 20 thirds pi. If we do then the inner, okay? We focus on the inner. Now, same sort of thing there, yeah? We're going to have the circumference equals to pi d. So in that case, it's going to be 16 pi, isn't it? Because the radius of the inner is 8, so double it to get 16, so 16 pi. So the inner then arc length will be, well, the fraction, which we've worked out to be a third, yeah? Times 16 pi. So that'll be 16 thirds pi, okay? So we've got our inner arc. So all you've got to do then is, to get the perimeter, is just to add them. So we've got the 20 thirds pi plus the 16 thirds pi plus then these two little bits here, okay? So 2 and 2. And if we add these then, 20 over 3 plus 16 over 3, well 20 add 16 is 36, so 36 over 3 pi plus 4, and then that will work out then to be 12 pi plus 4. So we've given our answer in terms of pi, right? Okay, so 12 pi plus 4, and we leave it like that. Part B then says calculate the shaded area, leave your answer in terms of pi. Well, again, right, we think about working out the area, okay, of the outer circle. Right, well that will be pi r squared, won't it? Okay, and that's for the area. For the full circle, right, the whole thing, so that will be then pi times 10 squared, which is 100 pi, yeah? Okay. Now remember, we only want a fraction, okay? So we only want the sector, okay? So the outer sector area, remember, will be a third then of this. So a third times 100 pi, okay? Because that was the fraction of the circle, wasn't it? 1/3. So that'd be 100 over 3 pi. For the inner circle then, again pi r squared, so this time it'll be pi times 8 squared, which is 64 pi. So the inner then, sector area, will equal to 1/3 times 64 pi, which is 64 over 3 pi. And then, of course, to work out then the shaded area, you've got to take them away, haven't you? If you think about it, to get the shaded part there, you've got to take the larger sector, take away the smaller sector. Just imagine the smaller sector being cut out from the larger sector. So 100 over 3 pi, take away 64 over 3 pi. And there, you just take away the top. So 100 take away 64 is 36 over 3 pi. So you get your answer then to be 36 over 3 is 12. So 12 pi, okay, centimetres squared in this case. Okay, for the units there, because it's area, and up here, of course, it was centimetres.